Hey guys, Crew of Blind Wave. I'm Eric.
I'm Calvin.
Aaron.
And we are back with Superman, the animated series.
Yay.
Where last time...
it was Apocalypse Now.
It was an apocalypse.
Part 2.
Did something at the end there that's pretty unforgivable.
Dan, man. Oh, I forgot until just now.
Yeah. He's taken Dan. And when we stopped filming, I think we reached even a little bit more in that Dan himself was inspired by the appearance of Jack Kirby. So the R.I.P. of Jack Kirby at the end there, Dan is very connected to that as well.
Yeah.
So.
I don't remember if it was in the thing either, but it was like there's a Stan Lee looking guy in the funeral,
and a bunch
also,
of other comic
Fantastic
characters.
Four and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
Like just people that look like these other characters and stuff. And I was like, oh, that's neat.
Really cool stuff. Yeah.
Kind of like a tribute in that funeral moment.
Yeah. But in terms of the narrative and what has happened, Dan is done.
Yeah.
And the world didn't need a Superman, just a brave one. Oh, what a great line that was.
We saved the world, but it's now sadder.
Yeah.
We need some happiness in it. At least there's no apocalypse coming right now. It's at least pushed off for a little bit.
Yeah. Hopefully.
So
No more flaming fire holes in Earth.
Yeah, that's good.
you know, Bruno Mannheim died. No one cared.
A lot of episodes in the season.
Oh, remember season 1 of Batman? It was like 60.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, we need to tell Calvin about Harley Quinn. There's someone gets fast food or something, and on the bag it had Bibbo, the sailor
It
guy.
said Bibbo Cafe.
Bibbo's Cafe or Shack or something like that. I was like, ah! But they're in Metropolis this season, so it was cool to see that homage to the animated series. Or I assume. I don't know if he appears in other Superman media.
Little girl lost. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I finally retraced the ship's escape route from my home planet.
Oh.
Whoa, dude.
Wow.
Damn.
He
Good
flew-
thing you've got some
he's
shielding.
He flew back to Krypton,
That's
or where it used to be,
crazy.
Is anyone left?
looking for life. Oh man, negative.
Nothing.
No Alderaan.
A stress signal coming from the edge of the
This thing's
system.
green looking.
Yeah.
Plo Koon's still out there.
Ooh,
Oh,
planet.
Phantom
or
planet.
moon.
It looks like it's recently formed.
Oh, like it's been putting itself together from the.
Yeah, from the debris of Krypton.
It's gravity and
No
mass.
traces of
And get closer to one of the big ones.
It makes me think of wasn't the first movie kind of like Krypton kind of looked like this, a little
Yeah.
bit more icy and stuff,
Icy and
a little bit
Wasn't
more
that why-
Fortress of Solitude.
I was gonna say, isn't that why the Fortress of Solitude is like that?
Yes, sir.
Whoa, chunks of Krypton. Is this
I think it's chunks of the planet that has maybe formed here.
It could be. I was thinking maybe it's one of their colonies or something, like a failed colony. But I mean, I don't know. Oh, I was gonna say it just keeps going down.
I
Burns
wonder
the
what
snow
that
away.
uses for fuel. It's so
Yeah.
small that
He
it
doesn't
can't
have
carry a lot.
powers here, so he has to use
Yeah.
the jetpacks. Oh, that seemed pretty strong.
It's also ice. It's slidey.
I guess so.
Maybe, I don't know.
I assume that's why he had the jetpacks.
Whoa.
A doll.
Nope. Leave.
A creepy fucking doll. Well,
What
something's
is
working.
this?
This looks like Kal-el's or Jor-El's
Jor-El's
living
lab.
room. Yeah.
I am kal-el, Chief Physician, Argo City.
Argo City.
Our sister planet, Krypton, was destroyed in a giant chain of explosions. Krypton's destruction tore Argo from its orbit.
Just a rogue planet now. Damn.
Oh my gosh.
Well, yeah. Doesn't have tidal forces anymore.
I have taken a desperate last chance to save my surviving family.
Where are they frozen at? Down that little hall?
Oh, fuck.
One might be okay.
Yeah, the one on the right looks okay. The others are.
Ugh. Ice mummy.
Oh, God. That guy had 3 eyes anyway.
You just cracked him. Fuck that guy, he had too many eyes.
I'm joking.
One left.
Maybe not.
Perhaps you can save one.
So all you folks in Smallville, Kansas, get out there and enjoy that
I'll roke her.
great, beautiful sun.
Is that his voice too? It sounded like him.
Whoa.
He's the weatherman.
Hey, we just jumped to this now, huh? Okay.
Yeah. Man, she has a crop top and overalls.
Well, yeah. Wait, just not wear a crop top and only wear the overalls?
Whoa, cool shot.
Sure.
Wow. Never seen Superman do this.
This is very like Disney princess discovering her powers, kind of. Yeah, geese are pissed.
Play Duck Duck Goose.
They can't bite you when they're flying.
Can they not?
No.
You know? Is that true?
They need to keep their neck straight, otherwise they start veering.
He's out there enjoying the sun.
That's enough of that.
He looks
Kara.
extra jacked.
Yeah, well, she's extra skinny.
And now that I have the power to help people, why won't you let me?
You need to adjust to life here a little bit more. Just be patient.
I saw on TV that Intergang's back.
Again?
Never went away.
They're a bunch of hoodlums with terrible weapons.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah?
Thanks, guys.
We got a new Intergang running riot through town, and what does Harry ask me to cover? Some techno geek show.
Hey, if they have like cool techno weapons.
Yeah.
I would love to go to
Intergang's probably gonna steal him.
You want a story? Go get one. It won't just drop in your lap.
Well,
Intergang!
I like that you could see their silhouettes
Yeah.
before it came in.
It makes sense that they would be here stealing
They
weapons.
have ice and fire
They
weapons.
certainly do.
Martha Kent said that their weapons were terrible. They need better weapons.
Welcome to Chinolo.
Technology.
Oh,
God.
like the little flying discs. Oh,
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, yeah, little like window grippers.
Let's go!
The Echo Mark IV. What does that do?
Way more than the 3.
Way more than Echo ever did.
Echo Mark II?
Tell you what, rent-a-cops, you freeze.
I know that voice.
You freeze!
Oh man.
Fire and ice!
Dump it.
All the DVD players.
Microwaves. Yeah.
2 on 1. There's sex.
Oh God!
That
So
was-
undignified.
There was no dignity there.
What's this coin?
It's a Krugeran.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I agree with
Uh-oh.
Mark Kent. Their weapons are
Sweet.
terrible.
It's like in an ice tree.
Can't use it in the rain? What?
Or I'll make her hotter. Oh, what? What?
Anti-gravity thingy. Luckily, there's no long-term effects of being frozen.
From now on, I'll leave the flying to you.
Oh, what's this?
It's a place where
Is where
Shredder
the-
has his minions.
That's what I was gonna say, this is with the Foot Clan on.
Yeah, this does look like it.
You loving Granny doesn't like her. being
Granny.
And a happy family needs a happy Granny.
Yes.
Happy Granny.
I wonder who does Granny's voice.
I don't know. I don't recognize it.
Mr. Kent,
Yes?
your cousin to see you.
Oh.
Cousin?
Ah.
It's me.
Change the
See,
hair.
this is pretty good.
You saw through my secret identity?
You're wearing a crop top still.
How'd you get here?
You
Yeah,
told
but
me
it changed the
not to leave,
overalls.
So I ran.
Here's a key to my apartment. Wait for me there. We'll talk later. And walk.
Normal speed.
Why can't I help you with the story?
Too dangerous.
They're both doing this like you're too young.
Teenagers today.
Lois is holding me back.
Fine.
Lol.
I hate it when shows like I know it's meant to be like
She said go. I'll go.
dismissive and everything
Do it. I'm doing
to make you side with the character that is
it
driven.
alone.
But I always hate it when characters are like, nah, I don't care.
Can I join you?
This is boring. Go away, you know.
Yes. Yes.
You can!
I don't know where that was, but
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty, yeah.
You said your name's Karen?
Yeah.
And you're an intern.
Okay.
Yeah.
look at the coins.
Bingo.
What's that mean?
They're the same.
Oh, yeah. Bingo.
Hey, man.
That's him.
It was an accident. Just like your face.
Chill, Trouble.
She's looking at his dick.
It's a weird dick. It is. Virtual
That guy's got
cortex?
some kind of laser weapon.
And you can see it from all the way over here?
Yeah, come on.
Where do you think they're going?
To grandmother's house.
Wait up!
over the river.
To the woods. That's a big door handle.
That's all you gotta do. That was a littler door handle.
Still quite big.
No, the little door handle.
Getting warmer.
I think it was right here.
Come on.
It wasn't there.
Don't even blink.
Don't even blink.
My chick and I heard Intergang was back in biz. Sounded like a good gig. Thought we'd join up.
Bingo!
I seek out the lost little lambs society has cruelly abandoned.
Granny's shredder.
And kick its butt. Life has not scored you as it has my other goslings. Still,
Ryan's here?
I mean, she was flying with the geese earlier.
Alright, I'm shutting down this psycho witch.
She wants to see the manager.
defend your granny's honor. Kill her.
Sounds like Brian Cox.
This is not. You're not hiding anything.
Yep.
Get in there, Jimmy. That's
Oh god,
that's a scary
the
face.
teeth.
We're gonna show you some bobbities, baby.
I don't believe it. A super girl?
She had a whole little outfit that she made up.
She's holding my light. I like her weapon's like a rolled up newspaper. Was
Boom tube.
She's from Apocalypse.
Where?
The surprise
Apocalypse?
is just beginning, Muffin.
No.
Well, who are them?
fodder. Get him, Karen.
Got a whip. That one's like a witch. Jimmy, run!
Get him.
Right?
No! Dang it. Alright.
Nicholle Tom.
Nicholle Tom is Kara and Supergirl. Kara, I guess as they call her here. Right?
Kara, yeah. Karen.
Kara. Ed Asner is Granny Goodness? Really?
I think we've heard that before. That's awesome.
Edward Asner? Okay.
It was Al Rooker. He was the weatherman.
Al Rooker was the weatherman, yeah.
Nice.
Scott Minville was Trouble. I thought it sounded kind of like Dante Basco, but a little higher than I usually hear.
His name actually was Trouble.
I think so. That's what
well,
I
she said, chill, Trouble.
Chill, Trouble.
But I thought it was more of a like, I don't know, I call, like, my kids come in and I'm like, here comes Trouble.
Oh, here comes Trouble,
you know?
Sure.
Scott Menville is Robin, right?
That might be, yeah. They used
I'm pretty
Robin's
sure he's
voice.
Robin.
Hey, with a name like Trouble, no wonder he
was
got
Robin in
crime.
Teen Titans.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking of.
Dude, he was in Ernest Goes to Camp.
Titans, go!
A lot of additional voices and stuff, but yeah, at least Robin in Teen Titans. I don't know if he was Robin in the Batman, Dick Grayson and stuff.
Gotcha.
Probably not there, right?
I don't think so, no.
I was all about ready to be like,
that was
oh,
later
dude,
anyway.
it's Dante Basco, and he's kind of like a lost boy, you know?
Sure. And it did fit with like a lot of different themes, like Shredder and the clan and everything. And giving them a place where the rejects can feel at home and making an army out of them.
What does she do to the people? Like, at one point, he's like, you know what she does to people that break the rules?
It didn't sound
Yeah.
good, right? Well, what's her little zappy stick do?
Don't know.
Yeah. Does it like just torture you, or is it like, do you get pruned? You know,
Oh,
like
pruned.
the batons and Loki.
Huh.
Ed Asner's Granny Goodness gives me so much joy.
Eric,
Love it.
in Tombstone, was there a Josephine? I don't know what the name.
Josephine, isn't that the main lady that he rides on horseback with? Am I right about that?
Is that who it is?
I think so,
That's the name
yeah.
of the character?
Yeah, it's the name of a character.
Josephine.
Josephine. I couldn't find the M name part of it. Marcus? Josephine Marcus?
Yep, that's her.
Yeah.
The lady.
Mm-hmm.
That's the voice of Lois Lane.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That makes so much sense.
I didn't know that, but like I looked at her, I'm like,
God, her
I'm
voice
like,
is so familiar.
I was like, this lady's face kind of reminds me of something. I don't know what it is, but that was one of the top things that she was known for was Tombstone, Desperate Housewives, and some other things.
I'm so glad that you said that, because the whole time I've been like, man, she sounds like somebody I know. But I can't, like, she's not like a modern voice actor that I know.
Yeah.
And Josephine Earp is a real person that she played too. In history.
Josephine Marcus?
Well, when
was
Wyatt,
she marries into Earp or something?
She marries
Wyatt.
I don't know Nicholle Tom for Supergirl, but she was in Beethoven 1 and 2.
Okay.
It's Beethoven's second.
Yes, it is. I love Ed Asner's Granny Goodness.
I know. I love it so much.
I didn't pick up that voice at all.
No, neither did I.
I need to like look up and see if he ever like cosplayed
Al Roker. That's amazing.
Yeah. So I don't know. Wait, is Lashina, is that the voice of the other person with trouble, or is that the voice of the person that like was whipping and like, all right, we got you now?
I would say that's.
That feels like her, right?
Lash. It doesn't not look like him. That's what I'm saying.
It very much does.
It does not look like him.
The two little lines that go down the neck.
Yeah.
So they modeled
him.
Granny after Ed Asner.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Ed's passed away now, and has it was a little bit, but for people that maybe don't know him, he, I guess maybe like kids today might know him most from Elf.
Oh,
maybe?
as the dad?
He was Santa in Elf.
Oh, Santa.
Yeah.
I've only seen it once.
Yeah. But man, I remember when he was one of the Grand Masters in Knights of the Republic.
Yeah.
It was so sweet.
He was. And it kind of looked like him.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
He was there with another little Yoda dude.
He was.
Whatever that species
and
is.
Twi'lek, I think. Okay, so I like the beginning here. I mean, I kind of figured we were going to do Argo something or other.
Sure. Whenever we were talking about it and stuff too, and I was like, oh, is it like Krypton built back together and stuff? And I was thinking of like Argo has been a place in different aspects of other things.
And Calvin, you're pretty close in that. Like at least in the other iterations I've seen, like in the Arrowverse, Argo was kind of like his colony of Krypton. But here it's like they called it a sister planet. I just wonder how much connection they had in terms of like, are they settled by Kryptonians? Like, or because here the cousin thing is the more a cover, as opposed to I don't know if they're actual.
If there's any actual
they have Kryptonian technology. They have Kryptonian names. I would assume that they're just.
Her mother was Kala NZ.
Yeah,
I think, as opposed to like Zor-El, which I usually hear for Supergirl's like surname.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Who you talking about was Elder God number 2 in Annihilation.
Dude, that's one of my favorite. The fate of the earth shall be decided as it should be.
And then Elder God number 1 says,
in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Carolyn Seymour was Elder God number 2.
Yeah. And Eleanor Romy in Congo. But I don't remember who that is. But the first thing I looked at was that. And I was like, oh,
dude. It's the main character.
Right? I think of that at least once a week. I've definitely heard of the concept of rogue planets where like planets get thrown out of the gravity of their systems or something. And
or their star explodes and releases all the planets.
Like they literally could just be going through space. And theoretically, you can survive there if you just dig down and get to the warmth of the core for as long as it has a core that's hot.
Sure, yeah.
And hopefully you land in a stable orbit somewhere else many hundreds of years later.
But I did kind of appreciate, like, it's far out. It was, like, the furthest away from the system, but it wasn't, like, so far that he couldn't scan and see it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, it wasn't that far.
It was Neptune or whatever.
They also said that the explosion, like, there was a chain reaction of explosions. It didn't sound like just Krypton exploded. It sounded like more things exploded too. So
well, it could have been
even
like
it being out there, it could have affected
their star went supernova, and then each of the planets in the system also exploded or ignited, or
even without it exploding, like just getting shifted off, like a big force moving your planet. Mm-hmm. Like if we just moved suddenly, like what would that do for like just water? Like the moon is going to be shifted a bit from us, maybe, or its orbit's going to be weird. Like if we just got pushed a little bit out of our typical orbit, what would that do for just everything? And how violent would it be initially to like their tidal wave happening? Like if we shifted real suddenly,
like if Earth just like stopped everything would still keep going.
You mean like our rotation?
Like if our rotation stopped,
Yeah.
I think I heard Neil deGrasse Tyson, like everything would move at 800 miles an hour.
Just keep
for
going.
like 80 miles or something like that.
That'd be crazy.
Like the oceans would be on land, the land would be in the ocean. Yeah, it would be great.
It would be incredibly bad.
I was talking about Neil deGrasse Tyson. I like yesterday, I was watching a video of his, and he talked about how light, like the speed of light, if you travel at the speed of light, you don't experience time. Which doesn't make any sense to me, but technically means that, like, when light hits you, it's existing in the same moment that it was born. Like, it takes light 8 minutes to get from the sun to us. Like, if you're looking at the sun, it takes 8 minutes, but to the light, it took no time. Just crazy to think about.
Yeah.
But if you travel at the speed of light, would it take 8 minutes?
It would, for you to move through that time, for you to move through that space, but you wouldn't experience.
You
that
wouldn't
time
experience the 8 minutes
if you're traveling at the speed of light. That's why, like, if you're traveling at the speed of light, everything like
everything. The
Like-
distances between objects shrink the
Yeah.
faster you travel. So you would essentially, if you were a photon of light that was emanated from the sun, you would both be in the atmosphere of the sun and reflecting off of the Earth's surface in the same instant.
yeah. Doesn't have anything to do with the episode. Just thought it was
Okay.
cool.
And it's just weird, like, thought experiment. Like, no, it has to come from there. How does it take that long to get here? But it's already here.
This says that Ed Asner was inspired to be granted goodness by Boris Karloff's guest appearance as Mother Muffin in Mother Muffin Affair.
Mother Muffin
What?
Affair.
Like Boris Karloff played Mother Muffin, whatever Mother Muffin
I gotta look up.
Affair is.
I gotta look up
What?
Mother Muffin.
Okay, that's perfect.
That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
good.
that was the inspiration of having Ed Asner
Yeah.
be granted goodness,
That's so cool. Thank you.
which I think is just a
Thank you
neat
for the
thing.
inspiration.
Yeah.
Because I love that we looked up that picture of Ed Asner and he looks just like Granny Goodness.
Granny Goodness looks like him.
But yeah, Intergang is back. They have the wave. We have our Kara and part 2.
You know-
I'm excited there's a part 2, but part 1's always get me. Yeah.
It always confuses me when, like, Intergang or somebody like that has these crazy weapons,
Yeah.
and they have, like, a bunch of dudes, and they just send, like, 1 or 2 out to do these raids. Now, I know that they're probably, like, trying to collect stuff from all over at the same time
Yeah.
to, like, amass
If you sent
technology and stuff like that, but, like, if they just sent, like, all 30 of their people with all of their weapons and stuff,
Yeah,
and when Superman showed up, they just fucking bodied him.
I mean, he was having a hard time with 2, which I kind of think is just showing, like, hey, you could use some help with having Kara.
I mean, he was also, like, holding back because they didn't seem to be, like, super strong or,
Sure.
or resilient or anything like that.
Yeah.
They just seemed like they were regular people. He didn't want to, like, punch them in half.
Alternatively, if you sent 4 of those duos out at the same time, could you collect stuff from 3 places where people can't do anything, but Superman can only get to 1?
Yeah.
You know? Like, what if you sent 30 and Superman still, like, beat him?
Yeah.
And now you lost all 30 men and you didn't get shit.
yeah.
You know? So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know that they sent more people out to get stuff. I don't know why they were after those DVD microwaves or whatever they were, you know? Like, I thought they were going to be like some kind of weapons, but they
Yeah.
look like
They look like rack-mounted, like...
audio system kind of things or something.
Something. Yeah.
Yeah.
They look like either, like, a rack-mounted oscilloscope or some kind of, like, hard drive or server or something like that. Like, it had 2 handles on the front. It did look like a microwave.
I also just really appreciated the time and effort that went into that, like, kind of first flight for Supergirl, especially that shot with the geese.
Yeah.
You know, with,
How she's just-
with animation, shots are more difficult the longer they go and the more they change perspective. And that was a long shot that went all the way around twice.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It was
So
quite cool.
they put a lot of effort into it because they knew that people would probably be excited for this to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was cool. She didn't have shoes on,
Nope.
right?
She ran them off.
Didn't she? Wasn't she? What? She ran them off.
When
Yeah.
did she not have shoes?
No, in the flight. Didn't she have no shoes in the flight?
Oh, I don't know.
Is that weird?
I don't think it's more weird than she was wearing white gloves in her like super suit. I don't know why the white gloves got to me.
And what's wrong with the white gloves and the super suit?
It reminds me of Mickey Mouse.
I feel like in the super suit aspect, you can wear anything you want. I guess I thought like in the flight aspect.
I think it's more of a
a
farmer stereotype of the kids running around with no shoes on.
I guess so. I mean, they definitely gave her the blonde overalls, no shoes,
white T-shirt.
What am I
Farmer's
thinking
daughter,
of?
kind of.
Is that is it Beverly Hills Billies that has like the there's like the almost like the farmer daughter typical like very good looking blonde farmer's daughter kind of look. I feel like that was the route they were trying to go with here.
I feel like that's kind of the trope.
But I don't know why. I was just like, I don't know why it's weird to not have shoes in the air when you fly at the farm.
Honestly, feeling the wind between your toes might be one of the greatest sensations.
Yeah, Aaron.
Maybe, yeah.
You don't know what it's like.
I don't. And I say that like I often don't have my shoes on here.
Do you have shoes on right now?
No.
See?
Guys, thank you so much for watching Superman the Animated Series with us. We will be back with part 2 of this Lost Girl story. What will happen with Supergirl / Kara. We have more also right now at blindwave.com. So if you want to find early access, full length, and more, check out blindwave.com. Also, new shirts.